You're here to see the Collin County market in the last 7 days. As always, before I get into the numbers, I like to give a little bit of context. Banks are failing, rates may be rising. The Fed raised rates by a quarter point, but that's not what affects mortgage rates the most. It's a 10-year Treasury bond yield. We have CPI numbers coming out this week, something to keep in mind. I also want to mention this. If you own a home and it was fully constructed before January 1st of this year, and you already have filed a homestead exemption, you only have till May 15th to protest your taxes. So keep that in mind. And if you bought a home that was completed after January 1st of this year, you need to go ahead and file your homestead exemption. You can do that as soon as you have your driver's license. If you need help, just reach out to me. So now let's get into the numbers. This last week had 3,227 new listings that hit the market, had 637 that came back on the market. That's up. The new listings were up by 465. Had 2,321 listings. That's down a little from last week. 521 price improvements. That's up over 150 from the prior week. And active option contract homes that went under contract, 1,724, down about 141. We had 531 expired, so that's up slightly from the prior week. Had 2,592 closed, that's down almost 660 from the prior week. I just thought I'd start adding in the number closed this week. Canceled, we are at 400, up slightly from last week. So now let's get into the Collin County market. From homes having been new to the market to being sold, we're at 979. That's down 186 from the prior week. Everything's seasonal. Numbers go up and down, so just keep that in mind. It's still a great market to sell and buy. Even with rates up, it's actually better for you as a buyer. And even as a seller, even though you might not think so, if you're buying in a market where rates are up, you're more likely to get seller concessions. So keep that in mind. There's still a lot of demand in DFW. Still 365 people a day move in here. I know I say this every week, but I want to emphasize that. So this week, Collin County had 341 new homes to the market this week, or price change. Had 281 went under contract, 143 that went pending, 214 that sold. Allen, we had 34 new homes hit the market this week or had a price change, 21 under contract, 9 that went pending, and 14 that sold. Lucas had 2 new homes to the market this last week, or price change, 1 went under contract, 1 went pending, and nothing sold. Parker, nothing new to the market, so if you're thinking of putting a home in the market, it might be a good week to do so. 3 went under contract, 1 went pending, and 1 that sold. Fairview had 4 new homes hit the market this week or had a price change. 1 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 2 that sold. Now let's talk about the 3 largest cities in the Collin County area. From homes being new to market to having been sold, number 1 this week is Mckinney at 207. Frisco's number 2 at 164. Plano number 3 at 136. So those two flip-flop from week to week. Plano, 43 new homes to the market this last week or price changes. Had 53 went under contract, 16 that went pending, and 24 that sold. Frisco, 61 new homes hit the market this week or had price changes. 43 went under contract, 15 went pending, and 45 that sold. Mckinney, 67 new homes to the market this past week or price changes. Look at this. 66 went under contract. So barely replenished. Didn't really replenish what hit the market. So 29, or what hit the market barely replenished what went under contract. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. It's late on Monday. 29 went pending and 45 that sold. Lavon, lots of new construction there. Just spoke to somebody today about that area. Had 13 new homes that went under contract or had price changes, new to the market or price change. 2 that went under contract, 7 went pending, and 3 that sold. Melissa, lots of new construction there. 18 new homes to the market this week or price change. 11 went under contract, 15 that went pending, and 10 that sold. Princeton, 12 new homes to the market this week or price changes. 14 went under contract, 8 that went pending, and 10 that sold. Wide Awake Wylie, always on fire. 15 new homes to the market this week. Our price changes. 14 went under contract, 7 went pending, and 13 that sold. And just notice the majority of the cities here, the number of new homes that hit the market barely cover what just went under contract. We're still a low inventory market. So sellers, yes, with high rates, it's still a good time to sell, no matter what anyone tells you. Just keep that in mind. Farmersville, 3 new homes hit the market this week are at a price change. 5 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 6 that sold. And at 31 new homes hit the market this week are price change. Just again, lots of new construction there. And beware of PIDs. And beware of buying near the dump. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking at new construction, find an agent. Had 18 homes went under contract there, 10 that went pending, and 12 that sold. Last but not least, Van Alstyne that straddles Grayson and Collin. 6 new homes hit the market this week are at a price change. 3 went under contract, 6 that went pending, and 3 that sold. In Van Alstyne, if you're looking for acreage that's more affordable, definitely a good place to look. Lucas, if you want acreage, you can find it there. Not as affordable. Fairview, you may find it. Parker, you may find it, but it is not affordable for most of us. Hope you're having a great week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you know what's going on in your neighborhood, want me to cover something else. My information is at the end of this video. Feel free to reach out to me. See you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.